If you see it that way, I appreciate it. Good morning, traders. Good morning, YouTubes. I'm sorry. Um, give me 1 second. YouTubies. That's right. Good morning. Good morning.
Us know, in long-term view, like how does it look? Is it maybe a good time to sort of enter now, or should we wait for, I mean, for further going down?
All right, let's do this real quick because I need to organize our.
Sure.
Okay, so this touched 176 bounce, which is good. We still have 6 more hours to complete this monthly candle. See how far it could go. So far, we're leaning towards 174, 176 as your level of support. If we don't hold above that level, then we could see it push all the way to 168 to 159. So you got 168.
Sorry, Miss Mary, I think you're not sharing your screen.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you're looking at the monthly chart. So you did, if you analyze this before using the monthly chart and you saw your head and shoulder, you draw your neckline. You could put your neckline here. You could put your neckline halfway here through if you're going to use a
TC.
wick. And then this makes sense for the possible neckline to confirm the trend to the downside. Currently, right now, this is going to be your point of control. This happens to be the local resistance 178.84 all the way to 174 as your level of supports. That's a key level of supports. It was respected at this level. But this is going to be our point of control for this CRM. If drop below that, you're looking around 168 to 162. But we don't know where's the bottom. We cannot predict the bottom at this moment. So we just need to be ready if there is any kind of rejections. This was a nice rejections, by the way, but we anticipate at least a change of color on the candlesticks. We ended up having a red candle, so it means it's strength. Our volume is picking up. This volume is pretty higher than the previous one. So is this, the second candle. So there's a lot of selling pressure. It's still on the bearish territory in both ends. Let's go ahead and take a look at where is our EMA. I have so many EMAs. Okay. So back on March of 2022, we dropped below the 50 MAs. We did not touch 200 MAs, but if we look at to the left side, we ended up respecting some type of low support from here all the way here. So if history repeats itself, we could be able to see at least 162 and see if there's any kind of possible rejections from this level. If not, then this is going to be your supports, that 142 on your 200 MAs on the monthly, testing all the way to 130 psychological support. Psychological supports is always the rounded number, even numbers at least. So you got 134 to 126. So this is a continuation downside. This candle, there's no price action here. Volume is picking up to the selling pressures. It looks like this is backed by your volume nodes. So there's a lot of selling pressures on the monthly. Looking at the weekly is giving us a little bit of a hope. So Possible double bottom. If that's respected, no buying pressure. I mean, no buying signal. This is just a little bit of curling to the upside. Your RSI still remains bearish. No bullish crossover. I will not consider this as a a bullish divergence, just because your lower low is still low and your lower low is a higher low, which is pretty good. Your RSI is not a bullish divergence. This is just following what the candle is doing. So no signal from there. Let's take a look at the 2 days. 2 days is the same thing. Take a look at the 1 day now. 1 day, same thing. So no buying pressure. I mean, no buying signal yet. Nothing yet. I preferably, if I'm going to buy CRM at this moment, I do want to see any kind of candle that break out at least early on your 14 EMA. You need to see a change of directions or change of structures on this trend. This is higher high. Then we establish a lower low, lower high, lower low. This is actually, we could say, a little bit, no, not really. It's not a higher high. So it did not establish a higher high. Nothing yet. So, but we have a bunch of higher low, higher low. Still, this is still considered a higher low, but nothing established a new higher high. Preferably, your first support resistance lies on your 14 EMA. Draw a trend line there. So a possible breakout of a structure. Nothing yet, not much. This is not a reversal yet. Yes, you do have a possible double bottom, but there is no reversal confirming that, hey, we could start buying this. But if you're willing to DCA CRM long term and you believe this is the bottom, I believe it's not the bottom yet. Well, just like we said, we cannot time the market.
Mhm.
If this is respected, then we could reverse from here. Not, I anticipate more move to the downside from this to here. If we cannot respect this, at least if we respect this level, then this is going to be for me, a decent bounce from this current level here. If not, then we're looking at to touch that 200 MAs. Last time that we dropped the 50, we did not touch the 200 MAs. So this could be a possible reversal here. We don't know. Possible. If not, then you're looking at that 200. So I'll still wait. I cannot buy CRM if it continued to dip.
Yep.
I
That's
don't
good.
have the capacity to
Hearing.
spend so much money on buying the dip. But if you have Airtuan's pocket, then maybe, right? Airtuan. So
Good morning, Mary.
good morning. So what I would suggest is draw your trend lines. This is a respectable resistance on the 2 hours. So that's about 187, 187, 187. So that is really a respectable resistance on the 2 hours, right? Possible inverse head and shoulder with the neckline at 187. We did have a nice breakout. This is a higher high. 187, 39, 187, 45, 187, 43. You know what? This is pretty good. We just had a higher low here. That's a pretty good sign, but ended up having a wick, a possible rejection. So it's still on the range of the resistance. So this is really your point of control. This candle now will be your point of control. Break through that 187, then you could ride that $3 to 190. Then this could be just a short scalping or maybe a short swing. So anything break above that 187, you have 190, then 191. So 190, 191.22, 192.21, all the way to 194. But 192 is pretty strong. This is going to be a pretty strong level of resistance on the 2-hour chart. So that will be your game plan. So anything breaks above that 187, you're looking around 192 to 194.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Murray.
Yep. So that's a pretty good game plan for CRM for a possible short swing. Your resistance here. But you cannot enter this if there's no breakout on the neckline. 196, 194, 196. So if it'll work for scalping, great. The only thing is I don't trade CRM, so I don't know how they move. We could start looking at it because we already have a game plan for it. This could be just a possible short pullback. We have our first rally. We have a second rally. A shallow pullback. Yeah, you're looking around 189 is on the table. Yeah, if this is a valid move, this is just a shallow pullback. It's that it could be, yeah, it could get to this 192. It's on the table. 193. 194 is actually what they're looking for, all the way to 196. Yep. So all this level is actually valid. So that will be a good let's see. I don't know how Sarah M moved though. I don't like those little candles. Let's see. You could keep that in mind. All right, let's take a look at our SPY. Any trending today? Tom, are you using the scanner?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Nothing.
So when you use the scanner, the first thing you look at is the gap scanner, see what gapped up overnight with volume. I was just looking at, there's nothing there yet.
Mm-hmm.
So ASTC yesterday ran no. If you guys get in that, I put that one in the chat, and that thing ran and then came back and it ran again. I like watching these. What is what is it called? Trend? No, I'm not gonna remember which one it was. The in-play scanner. That I think that's what it was. Yeah, the in-play scanner when the market goes live is a good one to catch, guys.
Oh,
That's why I caught what's HTCL, ASTC. What was the other one we had big on last week? ARTL. In fact, I was chatting with texting with Josh yesterday, Mary, about the screener, and he's like, "Keep digging into it, dude.
that's nice.
We're gonna need somebody to teach how to use it." I'm still trying to figure out the how to use it long term. That's because they keep tweaking it. So I've
I'm sure
made
you
some
can find a way.
suggestions. Let's see if they take them. I'm all about automation, guys. As you know, I teach how to create screeners to automate stuff, man. To have one that just runs for you and you just go and check it, click it, refresh it, would be game changer.
Good morning, Miss Mary. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning,
Day,
Day.
here's my man. What's going on, brother?
Nothing. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You guys know, Pastor Charles is having like a men's conference that that Josh, Larry, and Keenan all went to last September. You know, I would love you guys to come out if you guys are available. But I'll get the dates and I'll send it to you.
You know, he sent it to me. I think he put it in our, didn't he put it in
Yeah, he
our
did. He
WhatsApp
did. But you know, for
group me
Miss Mary
sharing?
too, like you and your husband, if you guys are free, I would love you guys to come out.
Oh, nice. Where is it?
It's in Hampton, Virginia. It's
Virginia.
September. I know it's in here.
It's like towards my daughter's birthday. It's like September somewhere in the 20s. But I'm not sure if Josh, Keenan, and Larry are coming this time. But
Yeah, because they were
hopefully they
all there
can.
last year. Yeah.
Correct.
That's nice.
Where is it? I know he dropped it in here. So Mary, I was when I was texting Josh yesterday, I was like, hey, I'm going to Waco here at the end of this month, end of April. I got to drive through Dallas. Love to stop in and see you. And he's like, what's the date? And I told him the date. He goes, yeah, we'll be here. In fact, Larry will be down here at the same time. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Nice.
double dip, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I can meet both of them, where is
Sweet.
this thing? Far back am I going? Yeah, it's September a day. I can't find it in the group me either. He might have texted that one to me.
No sweat. I'll just hit you guys on the Discord next time I get the
Yeah,
date.
Thanks,
No big
Ade.
thing.
yeah.
You're welcome.
I know I'm going. I can't wait.
Is it a retreat or something?
It's called the Iron Sharpens Iron Conference.
Okay, send
It's
it
like
to
I
me.
think it's like 2 days, 3 days a day. I can't remember.
Yeah, last time it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, it's for, believers and for financial. He talks on biblical. David Robinson was there last year too, his
Oh,
brother. So
nice.
Dude, were you on last week when David was giving his message today?
yeah, he was preaching. Yeah, that joke.
Where is that? In fact, Harry, I sent you the link. I'm hoping Harry's going to join our group a day. I know Mike Mullins has been on there quite a bit.
Yeah.
Is that open to all? The Iron Sharpens Iron Conference, I think the Iron Sharpens Iron Conference, it doesn't matter. Like our men's group is strictly men. Sorry, ladies. Uh,
No
Yeah, I
offense.
got the link. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, I will be joining. Thank you.
yeah, brother. I think you'll really like it.
Awesome.
Oh, how many lines do we have already?
So I'm in a Meta June call currently, and Meta seems to be running. And I'm trying to figure out if I should take profit and run since this market is so crazy, you know?
Meta?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think I'm just gonna watch what it does and take profit.
It's never wrong to take profit, man. Never.
It's not a sin.
Nope.
You
The
just
funny
want to
thing, I was looking at.
maximize. Mr. Harry just wants to maximize that. So we could take a look at it real quick after this.
I mean, if Meta runs yeah, it gapped up, didn't it? Overnight, did it? Let's see.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. It
Hmm.
535 to yeah, it's at 546. Yeah, dude, if you're in the green, because if you look at it long term, it still looks bad.
It
You know,
does. Yeah, yeah.
it's way below everything. In fact, I was looking at it yesterday for a bear credit spread, and I'm glad I didn't take it because things are popping today, aren't they?
Yeah, I was hoping for a pop, and I think this is it.
But it's still got on a daily, it's still got to break this 542. It had a gap down, right? 542, I'm sorry. 544 to 542 range, right? So it's still gonna fill that, and then it's got a big red candle on the daily. Oh, Mary's already got it up, yeah.
Still got 156 to run that. You got that 140, 148, 147 level, but it's just starting.
Not 148.
548, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
549. That's you're on the top of the local resistance at this moment, but
Yep.
it's just really starting. So not even a move too though. It's well, we ended up having an indecision candle yesterday, so that's a good thing about that. So it means the move to the downside, it's slowing down. You get the level of resistance at this moment. It might reject that 149 because it's way overbought on the shorter time frame, so it could pull back. It could pull. Oh, you don't want to pull back on 130, but it's on the table. But if we continue to move to the upside, your top resistance could still head to 556, 557. Continuation to the upside, it could get to 570. So it's really, yeah, you haven't really, it's
Well,
just, it could be just a possible short pullback after a rally to the downside. This was a respectable support. So if this is a respectable support, this is going to be a respectable resistance.
yeah.
So right
On,
here.
on the on the weekly, it found a nice level last week on the weekly to close out, right, for support at 520.
Yeah.
That was a strong line for it.
Yeah, so I have a June 18 expiration on this.
Yeah, I believe you still have a little bit of room, maybe push it a little bit to break through that 549, you could still push it a little bit all the way to 552, 553, then 556. So on the 4 hours and the 2 hours, you're gonna have a little bit of rejections there. Let's see your EMA. Yeah, you could still might get to that even to half of this candle. So I'm not giving
Yeah, I
you
think I'm
false
just
hope.
gonna
So
I will
this is
move up my
actually
stop
an
loss.
inverse head and shoulder. Maybe do a trailing stop loss.
Hmm.
This could be your neckline here. A possible continuation to the upside. Or if you want to be generous, early, right above this white line. A little bit of resistance on that 557 before touching that 562. Still pretty good one. I don't know how much is the options for Meta. I don't do scalping on Meta. I don't know, it's expensive.
It
Yeah.
is.
It is? Okay, so I was gonna say, this is a nice inverse head and shoulder. So in reality, this is just an aggressive entry. For my next swing, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do an aggressive entry for pattern. So this is actually an aggressive entry already. So it's either that aggressive trader will be taking profit shortly, or they will have to scale out, reduce their positions, and just to make sure they get profits before they move to the upside. But right now, there's no confirmation that it wants to go up there. I mean, actually, there is a confirmation. Your RSI is picking up.
Thank you, Miss Mary.
Yeah.
For ABC, your question about the live runner. Honestly, I've been catching it late because I've been scalping first thing in the morning, and I wasn't catching it till like half an hour into the market time, and it still played out. So today I'm going to try and watch it as soon as market opens.
Market's open.
Yep. Yep. There we go.
Common gap for AMD, so be prepared.
Uh, well, are we playing AMD?
Nothing yet. Nothing yet. That AMD wants to drop though,
Oh, good
but
Lord.
just give me one sec. What's going on with SPY?
Buy is good little movement, not a big one. It's gonna climb now. Pre-market high is 640, so I think. Oh shoot! Yeah. Lose right now. Got it. Yeah, it's bias vacillating pretty quickly. What's Nvidia doing? Tesla's running. Tesla's running.
Tesla's
Oh,
running.
let me,
Hold
let me
on.
mute everybody. Sorry. Let me mute everybody here.
Matilda Weeks, 1005.
Go ahead, Mary, unmute. Tesla is running right now, if you want to look at that. SPY is starting to pick up. No, SPY's dropping now. But Tesla is definitely running.
Don't want to get caught for a pullback for Tesla.
Yep.
Not ready for SPY yet. We're breaking down the structure shortly with these trend lines, but we still have the hurdle on that 50 MAs. Okay, for Tesla, we could push a little bit higher all the way to 364.45, so there's still more room on that one, but you have to be quick, okay? That's a nice volume nodes for Tesla, but it's invalid, so you have to be quick for Tesla. If momentum continues with this, I still need my RSI. It's going to be a little bit of exhausted, so you have to be quick. Like right now, soon you're going to be taking profit for Tesla. So that's your take profit. You could push it slightly all the way to 365.16. You have to be quick, like quick. So what happened with Tesla, you could pull back here from us. So that was your pretty quick scalping. It's going to pull back eventually. It's just way overbought. The highest you've gone was all the way to this level. But let's see if there's more gas to that move. Let's see, we closed out with a nice candle. We need to be cautious with Tesla, okay? The highest it could go is that 366 for now with this candle. All right, it wants to get here, but this is the highest I could see it could go because of this territory here. Your RSI is really too much. As for SPY, nothing yet. So let's go ahead and wait for, I hope you guys took that. You could push a little bit more, but market just opened. It's just 9:35. Nothing for SPY. If you did not take profit yet, this is your second take profit for you could hold on to it and take here, but you don't want to exceed all the way to 366. You don't want to get greedy. It's not guaranteed, okay? But based upon your RSI, it's exhausted. That bad boy is sprinting. SPY is nothing yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the AMD because I have a nice play on that AMD. Nothing yet. Okay. All right.
No, spine's not doing anything right now. This is one of those waited out mornings, it looks like.
Yeah, if you guys were quick with the Tesla, you would have gotten that though. That was a pretty good run, by the way. Let's see. Oh, Danny said there's data at 10 a.m.
JOLTS report, yeah. JOLTS report comes out this morning. Job openings and labor turnover.
Nothing yet. Tesla needs to pull back. I will be very cautious for Tesla call here. Just like I said, it's really way overbought. Not much of a move all the way to that 366. Oh, that's $2, by the way, so that's pretty good, but we don't know how far. Mary, can you get a call here? Let's go ahead and wait for another candle to break above that. Okay, so we just don't want to get caught on this level and then pulls back. Yes, we finally have a higher high, but this is what's struggling with us, and we have like 3 minutes to finish this candle. We establish a higher high. It wants to move up, but we have like 4 minutes to confirm that move. Nothing with AMD.
Nope, nothing with SPY. SPY's trying to break.
Oh my goodness,
It's not.
nothing in
It's not
AMD.
breaking pre-market yet.
Start with this call for the SPY.
Yep.
We have 2 minutes to run this candle. It's still volatile, okay? We have 3 minutes to finish that volatility over. So have a trailing stop loss. It could pull back from here. I really want to finish this candle. We're going aggressive today, but it seems like we're confirming the 5 minutes. It wants to go high. We have 2 minutes to finish that. Let's go ahead. This is the most important thing here. I want it to break out of this 200 MAs.
Uh-oh. No, no. Well, Scout's gonna come in. Uncle's gonna open.
Watch two.
You gotta put the show top.
On.
Coming in.
Okay, we're still in the range, okay? Either you got 5% stop loss there, but the structure hasn't changed yet, okay?
I got kicked out. Damn it.
It's okay. We establish a higher high. It's still bullish.
It's gonna hit that 9 and bounce. Watch.
Well, it might touch that 50 first. See, with your Tesla, this is what I'm waiting. Looks like a rejections on the 200.
Here it goes.
Let's see. If there's no strength for this candle, we need to establish the higher high for this candle. It means we're just possibly rejecting that 200 MAs. But this is serving as our guide. Our trend line is serving as our guide. Push it, push it, push it. Tesla could be pulling back right now. Deep pullback. You can start a position in Tesla, but please have a stop loss. Where's your stop loss? Subjective, but I don't want it to be below 362.36 will be your stop loss. Spies must be in profit now. You guys know where to take profit, right? Pay attention to your chart. I just need to log in. You guys could take profit there if you want to, or you could hold on to that line. Take profit. Add position if you want. That's a big chunk, guys. And that's pretty easy. I don't know how easy could it be. I said buy, take profit, add position.
That was a good one. Yeah.
I don't know how much you guys want. And don't tell me you guys lose money, okay? The only person who's not making money is me. I'm trying to log into my other computer. All right.
That was a big candle.
You guys made money here. This is a lot. Tesla's vacillating. Could be just a short pullback. Let's take a look at that 15 minutes. That's a nice looking candle, by the way. You're welcome, Tom. I just told you to add a position. You're still bullish for SPY.
Yep. 642.66 range.
But let's be careful because
I'm
this is
sorry,
a tweezer top.
642.16. Yeah.
Okay, this is a tweezer top. It's still bullish, by the way. But we don't win from pullback, right? That's a nice looking candle if it remains such a massive candle. Approaching our overbought territory, it's still bullish. That Tesla is playing games. She's just really stuck right on that 365. She's exhausted. If we're struggling to break this candle, this is a tweezer top. Okay, so be prepared for your stop loss on that. But anyways, it wants to go up. It's still bullish. May not have a lot of room. So this is part of your take profit level number 1. This green level. Mary, why? It was a wide range, by the way. It was really a wide range. So I don't want to ignore it. To those people who scale out or you add position, you scale in. Your take profit lies on the 642.55 and we need to analyze this candle. It may get to 643.39. Let me see. Just really getting a little bit of exhausted. Have a bearish divergence. Those are your levels of take profit. To those people who scale in, add positions. There's nothing wrong taking profit. As for your Tesla's playing games. It's still bullish. A little bit of exhausted in there. We gotta have to make sure we take profit on that 366.16, okay? Your SPY is doing great. So as your Tesla is doing great. All right, take profit for SPY. As for your Tesla, you will be soon taking profit soon. Push it more. She wants to go up. We need to analyze the Tesla. It may not have a lot of meat. It looks like it wants to create that lower low on your RSI. Boom for your SPY. Hey, we did pretty well on our resistance. It's holding on pretty good every time we draw that resistance. Okay, Mary, can it moves more? There's more room to the upside. I'm not saying there's none. The goal here is to protect your profit. This wants to push higher all the way to 643.36. Okay, but this is our resistance level number 1. Take profit level number 1. We exceeded. We hold on to ours. When we enter, to those people who got to stop out, you would have add more position every time your entry level passed. That's when you add more. You add your position, or you go back on the trade. Okay. One red candle is okay for a pullback. That's why we take profit. I don't know how much clear is that. As for Tesla, I don't like Tesla's move right now. Tesla is exhausted. It's really exhausted. So we may need to see what's going on with Tesla. We have an ascending channel on Tesla, and that is a bearish signal. We have a bearish divergence on Tesla, another bearish signal. We have a volume compressing. So sooner or later, we're going to see a possible put, a deep pullback for Tesla, back testing that 360. Okay. As for your SPY, to those people who did not take profit, what you could do is the structural stop loss. What does that mean? Anything, if we're trying to maximize or actually not maximize, you're trying to lessen your loss. You don't want a candle drop below the 50 MAs or establish a lower low in the 641.30. Okay. Tesla showing exhaustion now. Your 5 minutes is already giving you a bearish crossover. Tesla just needs to pull back. If what I'm seeing in Tesla is accurate, there's still more room for Tesla for 360, this level here, 367.25 all the way to 371. If it will follow the chart, what I'm seeing, that's where it wants to go on the larger time frame. We have 57 seconds to finish this candle, and this is a nice looking candle. 50 seconds. Sean said Tesla move is done. It just needs to pull back, Sean. What does SMH means? Ah, thanks, guys. TY. You got add positioning real quick. Don't be worried about that little. They always try to scare us. Ooh, that's a really ugly candle. We haven't have a green candle. This is just testing half of that candle. Hopefully it remains half of that candle, okay? Let's take a look at that. We gotta have to stop soon on SPY. It's overbought territory, okay? Overbought territory. How many trades is this already? We're over trading now.
No, it's not there. He doesn't know.
Who is that?
No.
Where's the gap? I need to see that. There is a gap to the downside though, but is there any gap to the upside? I would like to see. I did not see it. 642.85. What time frame? I did not see a gap when I was looking at my chart earlier. Don't see a gap. Don't see a gap. No gap. There's a gap to the downside here, but not to the upside. Yeah, I don't see the gap.
Yep, where?
There's no gap.
Yeah.
The only gap you're going to be able to see is this channel. I mean, this rally here. If you're using this rally, if you're using a previous rally, it's already filled. There's no gap. I don't see a gap. 5 minutes. Anyways, let me go ahead and focus. I'm getting distracted. One red candle signifies two things. One is just a possible short pullback. Two is already hinting us we're exhausted. Tesla might have a deep pullback instead of that shallow pullback. We establish a lower low. I will not be in a call here. Once we establish that lower low, remember I told you guys that we don't want to be on the call. We establish a lower low. 10 minutes is giving us a little bit of exhaustion. So we have a bearish crossover. From the previous RSI move, we rejected at this current level. Okay. But your Tesla could actually still have a deep pullback right on that 362. Well, you don't really enter just because there's a bounce in a 9 EMA. You see a price action and a confirmation to the upside. And if you only have one contract, you are more than welcome to take another contract and buy another one if you see a possible reversal, if it's still bullish, right? We're still in the bullish territory. One red candle is just a short possible pullback. We're respecting on the 50 MAs. We have 5 minutes to finish this candle. So if you don't want to hold on to your call, anything that dropped below half of that candle confirm a possible back testing this support. Remember, this was our resistance to take profit. Now we just need a little bit of a pullback for continuation to the upside. But when SPY is gonna pull back deep because we are in this territory. So RSI had reached all the way to that 54 level. We're currently on 70, so that's a big drop. Okay. Now, two red candle on the 5 minutes is a little bit of a warning, a bit nervous. This is a spinning top. This is not a nice candle for confirmation. This is a confirmation from a spinning top saying, hey, there's a selling pressure here and buyers is actually pushing. What the good thing about this current candle right now, if we don't establish, it's establishing a lower low. So really selling pressure is really increasing here, okay? So we need to be cautious now. We don't want to be in the call now because why? Not unless you have structural stop loss, meaning you are okay to ride this fluctuations, this pullback. It might here all the way here. And it could even back test the pre-morning resistance. Okay, we don't know. Tesla is already going for down all the way to that 362. That will be a nice actually put to the downside for an aggressive entry. Same thing with SPY now. I think we are going to prepare for a pullback, deep pullback. SPY wants to come down now. It literally just hit to that 365 and that's it. He had rally 141%. Establishing a lower low is not a good sign for a call, so that could continue to come down. If we drop below that VWAP, there's a higher chance we're going to get to that 360. SPY still bullish. Okay. They're going to get a put here for Tesla. There's a higher chance that it could back test all the way to 360 if this is a breaking candle and a confirmation to the downside. This was a pre-morning resistance, by the way. So if this is respected, this could be the pullback. So at least we ended up having a deep pullback now, just like previously. Tesla had reverses at this current level, so we do an estimate. Hopefully this will be a possible reversal for Tesla. Tesla still have room for the downside. This is it for Tesla. Let's see where it reverses. Mary, can we just get a put? One red candle is kind of hard to predict if this is a continuation to the upside or is just a short pullback or we are reversing. It's hard. It's really hard, okay? But based upon this spinning top, we have pure sellers comes in here. Yes, this is Mariposa candle. This candle, this is pure buyers. When this level hits, just pure seller pushing the price down, pushing the price down. So now let's see. This is going to be your last line in the sand. Last time it reverses is slightly and then pull back. See? This could be a continuation to the downside. Let's see from this. Reverses back in here. Same thing with your RSI here. This could retest half and then pulls back. This is your pre-morning resistance. Okay. Let's go ahead and measure this pullback. %. More room. We're still more room. Be ready for your put. We don't have much room to the downside yet, okay, because we're really going to be aggressive if we establish a lower low here. So we're just being ready for the puts here. But at the same time, remember this. So two things that we are actually trying to trade here. If drop below this level, establish a lower low, we could play to the downside all the way to that 640. Well, there's going to have that 640.53 to 640.24. Now to the upside, if this is going to be respectable rejections, then just like what happened before, it gives us a little bit of a fake out to continue to the upside. It's still in the bullish territory. Your 10 minutes is the same thing. So nothing yet. Let's see. Okay. We were getting ready for a put, did not give it to us. So this was a respectable 50% Fibonacci retracement with a possible continuation to the upside if we reverses and continue with the bullish crossover on the RSI. This candle is really ugly if we cannot push this higher. It's going to look like a rocket ship with no gas that's going to drop. That's what it looks like. But let's see. "15 minutes is still showing volatility. You still know directions based upon 15 minutes. Well, the EMAs. But your 5 minutes is showing your EMAs are all aligned, showing a bullish structure. Let's go ahead and finish this candle. Tesla and Spire have the same chart. Tesla's struggling though. Yeah, this candle looks like it wants to come down. Remember, after a rally, what it does? Always try to test half of that candle. So one red candle is just a possible short pullback. Full confirmation for Tesla to break through if we have a bullish crossover. I do like this candle for Tesla. We open right above the previous candle. If we're going to read this move to the upside for Tesla, 1, 2, if this is a really short pullback, we may establish a higher low here, a lower high, excuse me, a lower high. We are struggling to surpass this 364, 365.79. We're struggling. So Tesla may not be able to move up from here. See, not unless we break through and establish a higher high and we have a candle right above 365.46. But if we're going to look at the larger time frame, Tesla still wants to get to that 370. But we're just struggling. We already have 3 rallies here. So once we establish a 3 rallies, we could do a possible establishing a wave A and B and C, so which is your lower high. We establish a lower low here. It's not much of a move for a put here, okay? Not much a move. Is it put? Yeah, but it's not much of a move for a put. Not unless this is a continuation, but we have to be cautious with the put here. On the 15 minutes, we could put at least $1 for a put, but for 5 minutes, it's giving us like, hey, I'm not sure if we're going to come down. Tesla is picking up. May not establish a higher high. Okay, may not, don't know. Tesla's vacillating from here to here.
Anything else moving?
Yeah, it's moving.
No, I'm just saying, is anything else moving? Of course, I took a bear credit yesterday in AVGO, and today it's moving up. I wants to break.
You could give us a fake out too, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, hold on, my YouTube. Sorry, guys. This is a nice volume, by the way. Let's see, that could be a breakout. Just back testing your 9 EMA again. I don't trust this move right now. We're too close with the RSI. And the RSI is showing us weakness. We cannot give a bullish crossover. We can't. Yes, this is a nice volume on this level. I trust more SPY than this Tesla. Yep. No, the SPY is following Tesla too. Now it's giving us a bearish there, bearish signal.
Yeah.
Every time the sellers just comes in here, just like here, more sellers. This might push this lower. It could be a pattern though. We don't see, there's no breakout yet. Look at this, it's just, why is it like that? Continue to my YouTube. I'm so sorry, guys. So let's wait for this bullish crossover here. Could be a falling wedge. Same thing with this. Descending channel, which is bullish. Waiting for a confirmation for this breakout, because it could be a double top here and rejected this level and then go back here again to the neckline. This is a bunch of rejections. The only problem is we don't like to continue to create that lower low, lower low, lower low. So this could be a pattern of a falling wedge. But we see if we're going to any kind of breakout that we could test that resistance. That's a good thing about Tesla. We establish a higher high. Now let's go ahead and wait for this. This is nice too for a SPY. A falling wedge is bullish. Mary, can I get a call here? You could get a call here, but make sure you have a stop loss. Preferably, let's wait to finish this candle. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and wait to finish that candle. We're getting a lot of whipsaw, by the way. We could just be vacillating from here. So let's see for a full confirmation. Tesla is cooking. Early for call for Tesla, okay? Or you could wait 38 seconds, 36 seconds to finish this candle, okay? Because we don't want to get caught with a double top. This is nice that we establish a higher high. We have volume that back up that's moved, so it's pretty good. That's a good thing. We have an early bullish crossover on the 5 minutes. The 10 minutes is showing that as well. So it's picking. It's picking. The volume is picking up. So it could be the next rally for Tesla again. So this is it. On the larger time frame, it's exhausted, okay? So we could have a little bit of move to the upside, and then that's it. We're done for Tesla. Look at that. Could be a double bottom. And look at your RSI. Just slightly aggressive in here.
You mean double top?
Yeah. Look at that. But this volume is pretty good, by the way. See this fake out? It was early entry right here. Let's take a look at the 10 minutes. 10 minutes is changing its mind too, but you have 4 minutes. This is a nice looking candle, by the way. Still establish a higher high. It wants to come up though for Tesla.
Well, it's fine.
What is going on with my my YouTube is I'm so
What's
sorry,
happening?
guys.
Are you lagging? Or you just
Yeah,
not?
it's just weird. Mary, can I get a call for a spy? You need to have a stop loss for a spy because it keeps giving me a fake out in the 5 minutes. Okay, two things. You could either enter here right above the green line or establish a higher high. All right, this is really
Yeah.
aggressive here, really aggressive. I do like the fact that we only have ended up having two red candle for a continuation, but what I don't like is the whipsaw. This whipsaw is really not helpful. Okay.
Yeah, it keeps topping out at this 642, 45 mark.
It's just a struggle on this level. It's just really struggling. So, but you know what? That 15 minutes early signal saying that we have a directions to the upside.
Yep.
10 minutes is giving us directions too. Your EMA saying, hey, we are bullish.
Yeah, it bounced up VWAP on at 15 pretty strong.
I don't really, doesn't really matter on the VWAP here, Tom. It's more on the 9 EMA now. So this is what really is important now. Your 9 EMA respecting this serving as your dynamic support, and see how your gap between the 9 and the VWAP.
There it goes. I still
Right.
wanted to break this 642.66.
Volume is picking up. Volume is picking up.
Really had the jolts pulled, right?
Yeah. Tesla really need to get to 365, but momentum continues. We're still aiming that 370, but I think I'm done with Tesla because it's exhausted. It's exhausted. It wants to come all the way to the 367, all the way to 370. It really does, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. And I don't want you guys to have false hope. Come on, Tesla wants to move up. Indecision candle. Buyers getting, buyers picking up. Remains above that the body of the hangman, and it'll be good. As long as it remains above that, we'll fine. We continue to establish a higher high. But the problem with Tesla is this wick. Tesla could back test here. We find we have a breaking candle on the 15 minutes for Tesla.
Glenn, the VIP, yeah, for live trading. I don't know what's going on with that. That was supposed to go a while ago. I don't know. Mary, have you heard anything?
What is it, Tom?
If VIP when live trading
Yes.
is only for
The new subscribers, like the one that's just recently, it's just strictly for VIP. those people who were grandfathered in with the price from that I've been telling you guys, there's a price increase that I've been advertising it for you guys. It said upgrade it, upgrade it. To those people who stick with the VIP with $100 and I think was $50 for the tier 2, you guys are grandfathered in to do live trading with the crown traders if you're tier 2. But that's the old perks. Okay, for the new VIP, the $200, they're the only one who could do live trading at all. No more tier 2. But to those people who were subscribed in the past and had grandfathered in with the $50 and the crown traders live trading, that's yours to keep forever, as long as you don't have your credit card decline or bounce or expired. So if you are here, you will always have this. If you're in tier 2 back in the day, like a couple months ago, you are able to do live trading with the crown traders, not with Josh, and your price will remain the same. For the new subscribers, the VIP, they could watch the crown traders and Josh. Paul said that the friendly screeners is giving an error at login tonight.
Is it coming? I'm having no problems with it.
I'm sure they're working on it. It's halting, you know that, right? The candles aren't moving at all. Whatever they're saying, it's affecting it. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
He said he refresh it. I think it's gonna move up. It's showing that strength for your call. Whatever they're saying, how powerful they are, right? Just one word, being dovish and hawkish.
Top openings continue to dwindle in February.
Whatever they're saying, it's such a powerful man. They could move markets. Who does that, right? Government. Elon. Without power comes with great responsibility.
Mm.
Spider-Man. Not yet. Puts not on the table yet.
Speaking of that screener, if you caught the mask play, it was up 90% from open.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, you just gotta watch that screener.
This is a strong move to the downside compared to this move to the upside. It's struggling. Whatever they're saying, this is not good sign. Your stop loss is already triggered for your Tesla, by the way. So let's see. Finally, your RSI and the 15 is already curling down now. Whatever they say, we're gonna go for a put, guys. Hold on. Tesla has more room to the downside, but not much, okay? I don't know if this is a higher high and then higher low. So you could either have to wait, but if you do take this put, you have that 363. I know it's getting weaker for Tesla already, so it looks like it wants to come down. We have a bearish divergence. It's not confirmed with a bearish divergence yet. Let's go ahead and draw a trend line here to confirm that trend. Let's see what they say. It's getting weaker. RSI is telling us they're getting weaker. Yep. You could get a put real quick here. Push it. It's fighting. Whatever they're saying, it's affecting it.
Hmm. Yep, everything's turning down. Of course, Soxel ran this morning. I didn't even look at it. Didn't even look at it.
Take profit. We could push it slightly a little bit here, and then we need to stop. We're going to have to analyze this move, okay? Striker, I just say take profit. I just say buy
Yeah,
puts, take profit.
yeah, I don't know. I don't. The JOLTS report. I don't know who does. That's Bureau of Labor, right? So it's not Powell speaking, right?
We're going to continue to come down here. It looks like we have 3 minutes to finish this candle. We're still right above VWAP, so we are really trading aggressively here for your puts, okay? To those people who did not take profit, you could wait until it gets here. It wants to come down more. Whatever they're saying, it's affecting what SPY is doing, obviously.
Yep.
That whipsaw is really, but it wants to come down, by the way. Good job, Polita. Don't you think this is fun, you know? You enter, you just get out whenever you say. Nothing for, that was your put, okay? Now, the rules here is anything that drops below that, you could add more positions to your put if you want to. Please make sure you have a trailing stop loss, okay? Or you could wait for this candle to finish. You have 2 minutes and 27 minutes, seconds, excuse me. To those people who scaling out, reducing your position, we have our take profit lies here. But guess what? This is just the starting. We could actually back test this position, this level, if we cannot hold your VWAP. Okay, if we cannot hold that VWAP, and we have 2 minutes to finish that, and based upon this candle, it wants to come down more. Nice looking candle, as long as it doesn't give us a whipsaw. Okay. Mary, can I add position? You could either wait or you could add position now. We don't have much because we would like to see a breakout candle on this level. As for your Tesla, Mary, can you get a put here? Let's go ahead and wait for a possible breakout on the trend line. But a confirmation for us at least lies on below that VWAP, the blue line here. Okay. As for your SPY put, you could either add position or wait until this candle finish or take profit. There's a lot of options that you guys have. As for Tesla, that is an early aggressive entry. Okay, early. Full confirmation for us is slightly right on the VWAP. As for SPY, you could finish this candle again. To those people who took profit, that's good. Please take profit because we have 50 seconds and this is a breaking candle. We don't have a breakout candle yet. If that's respected, we could push that all the way to 639.49. Okay, this is a trend line that we need to follow for continuations of a bullish structure. Tesla established a lower low. Tesla, this is really an aggressive, or we really want to be. In reality, it's not even on the VWAP. We're just trying to utilize the VWAP as a guide to take profit on the neckline. But drop below that neckline, there is a possibility we could actually get to that 361 to 360.03. So this is respecting our trend line. You have 12 seconds to finish that candle. We have a breaking candle, not a breakout candle, respecting the trend line. So that's why I said we take profit on that trend line. This is your 200. So it's really critical. Okay, it's really critical for SPY right now. Now we're pinned down between the 9 EMA and the 200 MAs. So if this drops, the lowest we could go would be like 639.72. If we're going to push our luck and all the universe and the stars upstairs, I mean, up there, not upstairs, it'll be 639.32 is the lowest we could go. Mary, can you get a put here? You can get a put here. You can. Tesla is an aggressive, just like I keep saying, aggressive. That's your first breakout of that trend line. We're going to have a little bit of a hurdle here, okay? A little bit of a hurdle. So you could take profit or you could wait. Wait. This is an aggressive entry. Trend line. I'm following trend line. As for your Tesla SPY put, we need to be careful. 639. This is our trend line. This is our point of control. Respected right away. I'm gonna leave soon too, guys, okay? I have to work. And I need to trade at least.
Yeah.
I
You
need
want to
to
make
make
some money
money.
today too?
I need to make money. So, hello. Thank you for calling.
Nice job, Justin. 8% Maribel. Nice job. Polita, 10%. Good job, guys. while we're waiting, let's talk about classes, Mary.
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
I know you got some classes. We're not doing any classes this weekend, guys. It's obviously Easter weekend. So our class schedule will resume next week. I have a class coming up on the 7th. We're going to talk about dividends and how to build a proper dividend ladder to just do passive income month after month, just raking in money, building your portfolio while you sleep. And dividends is great because you don't stress about dividends like this.
Yeah.
Dividends lower your blood pressure. Dividend trading.
Yeah. We still put, okay, guys, we're still put. Tesla is cooking too. Tesla is pretty okay with your put right now. I need you to make sure you have a stop loss on Tesla because that's an aggressive entry, okay? You're still right above VWAP. As for your Tesla, for your SPY, we're still aiming for that 639.54 to all the way to 35. That's your that's your level of profit. Take profit level, excuse me. Tesla is cooking. You guys should be in profit for those aggressive entry. We're waiting for a full confirmation. Full confirmation, honestly, is right below the neckline. But if we're going to be using the 9 EMA, so you have 6 for this entry, a little bit of a support lies on the current level now, but let's see, this could get to that level. And if momentum continues, 360 still on the table. Take profit for SPY, please. Now,
No, I got way too early on that one.
we could scale in. We could add more positions on SPY. We have 53 seconds. $44, but this thing could go down. SPY could actually come down. Oh. I wanted to trade, but I can't. I think I gotta go so I could trade. That's your take profit level, guys, for your put. That's just scaring you guys. That's a possible continuation to the downside if we respected this trend line here. Okay, it's pretty bearish. All right, guys, you guys make money. Yes, Patricia, that's what I just said earlier for the M pattern right here. This is your confirmation for SPY. This was your aggressive entry. This is your take profit level for Tesla, excuse me, because this is the M pattern. This is the neckline. Drop below that, you're looking around here. But please keep in mind, you need to make sure you take profit on that 360. Okay, there is Tesla wants to come down. SPY wants to come down too. That's a put. Still put. I'm trying, but if I put my Weibo here, then you guys, my YouTube subscribers cannot see my screen. So that's why I cannot trade. Good job, Patricia. That's a nice move. If you have to learn to suck it up, you have 638.11 all the way to 637.57. And if you really want to suck it up, this is where we really wants to come down to 636 if you have the guts to hold it. Take profit for Tesla, please. All right, YouTubers, I'll see you guys. I will remain on my Discord so I could see what's going on here. Thank you, as always. Remember, we do have a class. We don't have no class this weekend, okay? We do have a scalpers, beginners, and swing class next week on April the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th, I believe. And then Tom has some classes as well, same with us. I appreciate you. I'm getting out on the YouTube now, okay? Thank you guys.